Hello everyone, today we are joined by Jeff Lanham. Jeff is Athletic Director at the University of Rio Grande in Ohio. Hello Jeff, welcome, how are you?
Hey, thank you, Brian. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much.
Good, glad to hear it. Would you start by telling our audience just a little bit about yourself and your role at the university?
Well, this is just completed my 31st year here at the University of Rio Grande. My 16th year as the athletic director, and I was with men's basketball prior to that. I've done a little bit of teaching. I teach in the graduate program some. I teach some undergraduate courses, but my primary role is as director of athletics. And with that responsibility comes, we are looking at around 400 student athletes coming in the fall of 2020, and that's that's my family that I'm going to deal with, and that's kind of my primary role.
You can hear just from that answer, Jeff, the pride you have in the role you have at Rio Grande. It's something that you're very passionate about, I presume.
It is, and I think, Brian, what we talk about this a lot. We talk about family as kind of a, we describe Rio, and I say that because this is an amazing stat. Small school that we have, we're like 1,400 students. Like I said, about 400 student athletes. With our programs, our coaches have over 250 years of coaching experience at Rio. So that they've been here for a while. People come and they stay. And I am very prideful of that, because I think that's an accomplishment for us. That says a lot about our institution and about our area and kind of what we're about.
Absolutely. It sounds amazing. I don't know too much about life at Rio, so perhaps you can help paint a picture of what it looks like, what it feels
Sure.
like, what the experience is like.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing when we have individuals from around the world that come into Rio. Absolutely, the first thing they talk about is the beauty of the campus and our location in the rolling hills of Southeast Ohio. It is an absolute beautiful place to be. And that part of it that's good, in that we're a safe environment. We're somewhere where we are in a rural area. There's a lot of activities, a lot of outdoor activities that we are involved in, everything from horseback riding to camping to hiking to, those are things that you don't think about, mountain biking, that you don't think about necessarily with colleges that we can offer, in addition to all those things that we're doing class-wise and education-wise and majors and sports. I haven't even talked about all the activities that we've got involved with from the sport venues that we're involved with. And it's just is a place, I think, that people really enjoy to call home. And I refer back to that family, because we're very small classes. Our professors, when you walk across campus, people know your name. They're going to say, "Hello, Brian," when you walk across campus, because everybody knows everyone. And that's good, especially for someone who is a long way from their home. They can have that same kind of feeling here, and we have that. We definitely have that within our athletics, within the combine of our campus life itself, and within our community. Our community takes these all of our individuals that we've got and makes them a part of the overall family that we've got here.
Wonderful. It sounds incredible. And clearly it sounds like a place people would love to come and enjoy that, experience that. Why is international recruitment an important part of your role?
Well, part of kind of our philosophy with the international role, as I said, we're in a small rural area. Many of our students, we have about somewhere around 1,000 or so plus commuters that come in and drive in every day from home or from apartment area and come into campus. Many of them have been in a small high school setting. They may only have 40 to 50 people that graduated in their high school graduation senior class, very small numbers. Mm-hmm. We think that what an opportunity for someone to come in and sit beside someone from Ireland or someone from Brazil or someone from Australia and have that interaction. I think that for us to be able to provide that for this area is that trumps everything that we can do, because those are student experiences that you're going to remember for a lifetime. And that is really important selfishly from our side of that. And the other side of it is just opportunities. We want to provide opportunities for international students, international student athletes to come to it, have their own experience while they're here as well, from whatever it is. I love taking international students to a baseball game. Mm-hmm. And sit there and watch them look at a baseball game or a softball game, when many of them, first time they've ever experienced that before. And that, to me, that is just, it gives me chill bumps to think about that, because we have done that many, many times. And so that's the experience. So we flip it both ways. We get that experience on both sides.
Mm-hmm. So it's much more than just life on campus. It's a learning experiences for life.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So one source of that kind of international student profile is, of course, FirstPoint USA, who are very proud to partner with you. How does that work for you guys? Why did you choose FirstPoint USA?
Well, our men's soccer coach, Scott Morrissey, has been involved with FirstPoint for many, many years. I mean, probably close to 20 years. He's had a connection there. And Coach Morrissey and I came in at the same time. He just finished his 31st year as well.
Wow.
And so FirstPoint is a great opportunity for us for the connection part of that. We really enjoy the fact that FirstPoint is not just in one area, that over 6 different continents, and that's what we're looking for. That's that variety that's there, and that's important for us to be able to do that. And FirstPoint has allowed us to make those kind of contacts that we've not been able to do. And it's just been a great opportunity for us to have this partnership. And I look forward to more years of this partnership and being able to expand on this.
Yeah. There's a sort of common theme here of longevity and partnerships and trust, not only with yourself and your colleagues, but obviously with FirstPoint too. And I think working over a number of years, it helps that relationship evolve and make sure it continues to meet the demand as the demands change. Correct.
And it does. And we're in a different part of our world today, as everybody is aware, with COVID-19 and all that. And that's, the world is changing. And I think for us, being a part of FirstPoint is we're jumping in and being a part of that change in a positive way.
Yeah, absolutely. And that takes me to looking ahead to the fall and beyond. What's the state of play for you today? And do you have ambitions or targets, or are you having to remain quite fluid at the moment to meet what's happening?
Well, you know, there's many, right now in the news, there are many, mostly NCAA schools that are dropping programs right now. Baseball programs, tennis programs, golf programs are being dropped because of budget purposes. We're in a little bit different situation. We are adding programs, and we're adding 3 new programs beginning in the fall with esports, men's wrestling, men's and women's swimming, and then we're looking to add additional sports in the next 2 years. Our president, President Ryan Smith, is new with us, about 6 months in, and that's been his vision of what we want to do with athletics. We want to build. We're going to be at 400. Our goal is to, in 2 years, to be at 600 student athletes on our campus, and we're going to change the culture of our campus by having that many student athletes here on our campus. And the international flair of that is just going to get bigger. The only thing that will stop us from international is if we run out of beds. That's the only thing that because we're ready to fill everything up, and we've got 550 beds on our campus that we want to fill. And so we want that experience. We want that experience for the international student coming in and for our local domestic student to be able to have that experience as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Esports jumped out there. I think 20 years ago, the thought of that would have been beyond imaginations, but now that's obviously something that's not only here, but it's just going to grow and grow
everywhere.
And grow.
Yeah, that's right. You should have seen our board of trustees when I made the proposal 3 years ago for esports. And the looks that I got were amazing. So that's all come its course, and it's going forward. We've hired a coach and assistant coach, and they're going at it, and we're just started preparing a new esports arena on our campus, and so it is something definitely that's moving forward.
Amazing. I mean, I look forward to learning more about that journey as it kicks off. So it sounds like you guys have got so much exciting things, so much exciting developments coming down the line. It feels like sport is just the heartbeat of Rio Grande rather than being a part of it. You're right at the centre, and it must be just central to the culture of the campus.
It is, and as I mentioned, President Smith is somebody who supports this, and this is part of his vision. To increase athletics and make, as I said, people know who all the athletes are that walk across campus. We know that when you're in class, we know who those athletes are, and we play a big role of what's going on our campus, and we feel like that even down the road in the future, these students coming in as freshmen become part of a team sport, an individual sport, that employers look for those individuals because they know how to win, they know how to lose, and they know how to work hard and understand that it takes a lot of work to achieve goals. Yep. And they're able to work with teammates, they're able to work with people around them. And if you're able to do that on a team of a basketball, a volleyball, a softball, a soccer team, people they see that as a positive. And that's something that, for sports, we think that's a positive from it, kind of the final mark of what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in an hour, 80 minutes, 90 minutes of sport, how many problems do you have to solve? And those skills can be so helpful to you. So it's a fast track to learning for sure. I'm going to throw in one last question, Jeff. Thanks again for being so generous with your time. I want to ask you, what's been your proudest moment, or what you could answer it in a different way. What gives you most pride?
That's an absolute easy question for me. Okay.
Oh, good.
We have on our campus, we have on our front of our campus, we've got a big green, an open grass area. It's kind of tilted. At the bottom is that's where we have our graduation. It's an outdoor graduation with trees behind it. It's absolutely a beautiful setting. Okay. And I attend those graduations. I dress in the gown, and I'm all into that, because to me, that is my proudest day. And what happens with that is when we're done, when it's finished, all the faculty and staff, administration walk out first, and they circle up and come down a long sidewalk in front of one of our buildings. And we're in lines of twos, and we peel off, and it's almost like a tunnel coming down. Then all of the students come out and walk down through that, and that's the highs and the congratulations and all. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful day.
Brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely love it. What a fantastic answer, and what an enjoyable chat we've had with you today, Jeff. So thank you again. Thank you,
Brian. Thank you.
Thank you. Encourage anyone to check out your website to just see some of the pictures you've talked about, but learn more about the life on campus. And we wish you well for the year ahead, and maybe we'll check in again in a year's time and see how you're getting on.
Absolutely. Look forward to it. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Take care.